Dog meat to stim pack. Where'd he go? Fucking run! Oh god, he scares me.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I am Shoebird, and this is the first episode of what I am calling Miscellaneous Monday. So Miscellaneous Monday, my idea is that I have a tendency to switch up games quite a bit. Like I'll play one game for quite a long time, and I might not even finish the actual game, but then I just switch to another one. It's something that a friend of mine actually pointed out. He's like, yeah, no, I want to play a game with you, but no, I know how you work, so I don't know if this will work out, if we can actually do it. Surprisingly, we did. We got through, I think, Borderlands 2 together. But he's right. I start a game, whatever fancies me. I start a new campaign or whatever. And then basically at some point in time I get distracted by another game, or I get a little bit tired of the game I'm playing, and I switch over to something else. So, with Miscellaneous Monday, this is just an attempt for me to start a bunch of different games, I guess. See what sticks for my viewers and everything else, and then go from there. It's a little bit more of a loose idea than some of the other scheduled events that I have. So we'll get right along to it. And today we're going to be playing some Fallout 4.
morning, sir. Your coffee. 100.
Thanks, Cosworth.
Of course, sir.
Thanks, Cosworth.
Sugar bombs. 100% daily value of sugar. Looks like the milk got delivered. Saddle up Salisbury steak. Graded A+. Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Hey, it's almost my birthday. Not really. I don't know. Whatever. Just talking smack.
How can someone so
Sounds
small
like
drink so
someone
much?
sticky. I shall attend to young Sean.
You know, I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies. My favorite. Hun,
Nervous? Don't be. Everyone's gonna love the speech.
more of the same.
Looking in on next week's forecast, we have a high of 52 on Monday. It also appear our troops stationed overseas are experiencing some unusual weather as well.
It's a little early to be drinking.
On the island of Mamba Jau, the nights are
Now, who left those here?
unseasonably so for Southeast Asia. But for the fifth
Can you get that?
as comfortable
It's
as
probably
warm
that salesman. He comes for you every day.
all the easier for our
Oh, that salesman that comes for me. Oh, what does he ever so much want?
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Vault-Tec?
Vault-Tec? Remind me again?
Why, we're about you, sir, and helping secure your future. You see, Vault-Tec is the foremost builder of state-of-the-art underground fallout shelters. Vaults, if you will. Luxury accommodations where you can wait out the horrors of nuclear devastation. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Urgency.
So important.
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language, the big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid, and coming sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course, of course. Minus your robot, naturally. In fact, you're already cleared for entrance. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Don't want there to be any holdups in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. Won't take but a moment.
All right, let's do it.
Sure, let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Okay, so here we go to create the name. I am Shoebird, of course. That's going to be my name, as unique as that is. I take a look at the perk chart before I ever do any of this. A lot of what I like to do is make sure that I get unlocked the ability to select certain perks as early as I can, which in this case would put... Oops, I got to hit enter there. This would put strength as a 6. Intelligence would be a 5. Perception would be a 5. Charisma would be a 3 at least. Agility would be a 3. And endurance and luck would also be a 3. So for me, typically this is how I build it out. This way I know that I can select certain perks right away, and once I get my first upgrade, I'll show you what I mean. But basically, I like to set myself pretty well average.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
This afternoon, right here in the city,
Sir, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that paternal affection you seem to be so good at.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
All right, here we go. What's going on there, little boy? Why are you crying like a little bitch?
How are the two most important men in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth, what's wrong?
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost
What did he
contact with our
say?
affiliate stations. We
Oh,
do
no.
have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got Sean. Let's go.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
Those communist bastards!
Keep it orderly. Vault participants this way.
It's okay.
Leave the bags! Who cares?
Just help me pack it up. Vault participants, check in at the gate.
All right, we're checking in. We're checking in.
I am
Not on the list.
Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me.
Oh
Okay.
Not in the
Get
vault
out here.
program. Reporting this. We're gonna die.
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
We need to get in. We're on the list. Infant,
They'll let
adult
us in.
male,
They have
adult female.
They have to!
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Get
Good
moving.
luck, ma'am. Follow me.
Got
Come
it.
on.
Are we the
What's gonna
only
happen to all
ones
those people outside the
We're doing
gate?
everything we
kids
can.
in this?
Now keep moving.
in this town?
Step
Keep
on the
going.
platform.
This way.
In the center.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Now, send it down now.
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just...
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. If we left a minute later...
No,
We'd all
don't
be-
get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Everyone, just head up these stairs and through the door there.
All new residents, please
Just this
proceed
way, please.
in an orderly
Hey there.
fashion.
That was a nuke.
Welcome
A goddamn nuke.
Male, please.
Female and infant.
This one's good.
Step over to the table, take a suit. Just step over to the table.
Thanks. what now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
It's down the hallway right there.
This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. Levels are good.
But this one's better, right?
Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C. Oh, God, honey. What if they
How
didn't
long
make
do
it?
you think we'll be down here?
This is a difficult.
Oh, we'll be going over all that in orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through first.
Just checking everyone off the list as they come in.
Was comfortable.
Prepared for the future, right?
Such a lovely family you have. I hope you'll see this as your new home.
Hey, just this way. Just step in here and put your vault suit on. The pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like watching these scenes over and over. Or at least watching them after I've played the game enough to notice some more details within each little area. Some of the things people say, whatnot.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized. Cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
Come on, come on, come on! Oh, God! I'll find who did this. And I'll get Sean back.
I'll get him back. I promise.
God. Why would Vault-Tec do this?
Can't be the only one left.
Hello? Anyone?
Oh, God.
All right, let's take a look at the terminal, see what this says. It looks like the cryogenic array is offline. That means that life support is offline, which also means that occupant status is, other than me, I think. I think that was me. No, that's me down there. Duh. Basically, everybody is effing dead. And so now I'm the only one left. So I gotta run out here. Yeah, if I run into here, I think... ooh, I could pick up a clipboard and a coffee cup that I don't need. I could pick up another Vault jumpsuit.
They're dead.
I think everybody in here is dead. Yeah, they're all deceased. They're all done for. Di Pietro, Coffrin, Whitfield, Coffrin, Whitfield, Coffrin. Yeah, they're all gone. So it's just us. We got to find our way out of here, which is easy to do with the little waypoint. Can't open that one yet. I don't need a screwdriver. So I have to go this way. I can go into here. What's in there? A bobby pin. I could use that. Stim pack, Wonder Glue, and a Nuka bottle. You can take a look at the terminals if you really want to. I'll pause just enough to allow people to read it if they pause it on their videos, screens, but otherwise I'm not going to sit here and read all of this information. That would make for too long of a video. But hopefully by at least for a brief second pausing on things, then you can take a look for yourself if you haven't played this game and you really want to know what's going on. Let's see, have I looked at everything? Nope. Security logs. Also, it is important that you go through some of this stuff anyways, because even if you don't really read it, there are sometimes quests that you can pick up through some of this. Like just by clicking into one of these, you might get a quest placed into your Pip-Boy. And there you have it. That's about all. Let's see, what else? Merry little bugger. Oop. There you go.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? Okay, so that's always tripped me up, is the distance on the melee sometimes. You can also look at this nice little recreational terminal. You got the overseer memo. He's talking about a game people are playing. And then you got a top 10 list. And then there's a holotape where there's a game. We'll play that later, but there's a game that you can use or that you can play. It's kind of fun. That they have. I like video games that have the game within a game. We'll take a hot plate. Take a drink of water. We'll refill the water bottles we got. We are playing in the survival mode, so it is important to pick up empty water bottles and then fill them up with purified water. One of the places you can get it is down in a vault like this. How many bottles did I already pick up? There you go. Okay. I already picked up quite a few beer bottles. I don't think there's anything in here that we can loot, but I'm going to look around anyways. Sometimes you kind of get surprised. Stuff spawns differently each time you play the game, and it makes for some interesting things. Let's see, one more bottle there, and another drink of water. Refresh myself all the way there. Okay, hop into the next room, and we see the generators shocking the heck out of that dead bug. And there's going to be some bugs up around this corner. Ah, see, I thought I had him. And then he moved. There, I got him.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
And you do notice, being on hardcore, just how much damage I take. And look at how little the water heals me up. If this was regular mode, like normal, that one drink of water would have put my health all the way back up. It's just crazy the amount of difficulty that going in this survival mode adds. Oh, that's right, there's nothing in here. Got some stim packs. Those are your health. They kind of... You inject yourself and they heal you up. But in survival mode, they do make you thirsty. So you got to be careful of that. Got a nice pair of eyeglasses.
Is this all that's left?
Yeah, just that dead guy. Okay. We got the Overseer's instructions, which are confidential and different from everybody else's. Then you got information on the cryolator, if you wanted to look for that. Operator's protocol. You got resident admittance. Then you got staff duties. There's the science staff. Security personnel. Facilities, maintenance, basically. Go back out of there. We got the all clear message. And then a shelter period. And then if I go back out one more time. Oh, I got the Overseer's logs. Talks about preparations and how excited he is. And he talks about the day it happens. And it looks like he talks about malfunctions. And then talks about supplies. And how there appears to be a mutiny. I'm probably going way too fast, but I'm kind of assuming a lot of people have played this game already. It is quite a few years old at this point, so... There, I opened up that door. Let's see, what have we got around here? 10mm rounds, and I cannot open up to get
back later for you.
Get the cryolator. Cannot open that guy up yet. Nothing in the dresser. Got a pack of cigarettes. More 10mm rounds. Nothing in there. And I guess away we go. Wait, there might be... Is there anything in these? Oh, a bobby pin. That'll work. Pre-war money. Okay. Now I got the pistol. Which helps a lot with all these bugs. Oops, missed him. I forgot how to switch. No, I didn't want to transfer. I just wanted to pick it up. Let's see. What is the... I can't remember what I changed the button to switch... switch weapons. The default is F for your favorites, but I change it all the time. And there's one more bug. Where are you, bug? Where's that other bug?
Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
There he is. Okay. Got a new jumpsuit. Put that on.
Am I the only one left?
Probably. Does it look like there's anybody else? All right, turning on the Pip-Boy. It's always exciting for the first time. And here you can take a look at, you have your stats and your status, where you can look at specials, and this talks about your stat points, I guess, and then any perks that you might have active at the time. These can be from picking up bobbleheads to magazines to whatever status you're feeling at the time. Then you have your inventory, where you can hit Q and you can select your favorites. I always do 1s and 2s, so it's like a normal first-person shooter. You got eyeglasses that you see down here. They give you some perception and all that. And then you can also look at what the different items do for you down in the lower right. Then there's some aid. You can look at the effects of that, except it doesn't tell you, but the stim packs, when you take it, they make you thirsty. You got miscellaneous items, which usually don't have any weight to them. Everything else does. Junk does. Here's where I like to look at component view, and I like to make sure I tag the adhesive and the screws for search, just because out of all the things you can do, I always forget, other than glue and maybe a few items, I always forget what can give you screws and what can give you adhesive. If I had any mods, those would carry weight, and you can see here in survival mode, the ammo carries weight as well. And then you can look over at data. This shows your quests, your workshops, and your statistics for like how many people you killed and everything else like that. You can look at the map and the radio, which we have no options on right now, but we will in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. And even though he's never used a Pip-Boy before, he somehow knows to pull that thing out and put it into the terminal and open the door, which is pretty interesting. Then this weird mechanical thing goes and opens this big heavy vault door. It's interesting that the vault has some holes in the wall, like as if these guys were shooting at each other. Little detail I've never really noticed before. So, like I said, you play a game like this more than once, and the second, third, fourth, fifth, 100th time around, you pick up something new. Now we're going to go ahead and leave. And when we do so, it is going to ask us if there's anything we want to change. But before I walk out, I'm going to do a couple things really quickly. Oh, no, I can't. I can't change anything yet. I forgot one of the biggest changes with survival mode compared to any other mode. See here, it asks if I want to change my attributes or change my appearance. I am just going to finish and exit the vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault-Tec.
And here's our lovely city. I don't know, however many years later. And lovely wasteland, which is going to change. There's a lovely mod that I'm going to use that is going to change some of this stuff, and we'll take a look at that. As you can see, I do have some extra content popping up. I did download some items from the Creation Club when they were free of charge. And I know a lot of people are against the Creation Club, and I understand why. But for me, mods are still working and available in this game. So I'm still using them. And I'm also using some of the Creation Club content because I think there's some good stuff in there as well. And in my other games where I am going for Steam achievements or anything like that, it's nice to be able to have a mod that doesn't break the game, that fits within the lore, and will still give you Steam achievements. Pick up a nice switchblade there. Don't need the ashtray. Okay. We're going to run down here, run down the hill, and take a look at our house for the first time. Now, the biggest thing I have yet to mention, as I pick up a silt bean, is that we cannot save the game in survival mode unless we sleep. The only time you can save it is if you sleep in a bed, in a sleeping bag, or anything else like that. It's the only time the game will save for you. Pick up some army fatigues, why not? Alright. From time to time, I'll pop out to the third person, but for the most part, I like gaming in the first person.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. Beck. Where is your better half, by the by?
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Now, when you interact with people, the upper one is always questioning. The left one is kind of sarcastic or not knowing. The right one, I think, is more aggressive, and the lower one is neutral and more of getting to the point in the story.
Daydreaming, perhaps?
No, I'm explaining things. Hold on. And I think that... I think that's how it goes anyways. You can look it up, of course, to figure out for sure. And then, of course, here on the upper one, you can see it's slightly different color. That means that it's something to do with my charisma and whether I can persuade him to answer me. I'm going to ask if you're okay, if you just wait a second. And that's where you can persuade people into things, so your charisma has to be high a lot of times for that.
You're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Almost to the next level.
Sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! The car! How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
All right, let's go ahead. I'll show you what it looks like with a holotape. Basically, you just click on it, and they pop it in, and it starts playing.
See? No. Fingers away. There we go. Okay. Just say it. Right there. Right there. Yay. Hi, honey. Listen.
Yeah.
I don't think that Sean and I need to tell you how great of a father you are. But we're going to anyway.
My senses are picking up movement in another house.
You are kind and loving. And funny. That's right. And patient. So patient. Patience is a saint, my mom used to say. Look, with Sean and us all being home together, it's been an amazing year. But even so, I
Got
know
it.
our best days are yet. Everything we do, no matter how hard, we do it for our family. Now, say goodbye, Sean. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Come on. Bye, honey. We love you.
All right, she's finally done talking. There are a lot of useful items you can pick up, and then there's a lot that's not useful.
Sir, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
All right, as I was saying, there's some items that are useful to pick up and some that aren't so useful. When you open up different things, such as cabinets and whatnot, sometimes if I'm in the vicinity where I'm near one of my workstations, I just pick up everything. I don't even worry about sorting through. And so long as I don't get myself overweight in a combat situation, I think I'm okay.
Yes.
So like here, I got a pipe pistol that I'm not ever going to use, but I'll pick it up anyways. And eventually put it away somewhere. Let's see. Didn't one of these houses actually have a bed in it that I can use? I thought they did. Maybe if I go... Let's see, were we in this house? There's a flip lighter. Seems to me I got to change a few things around. One of them being my sensitivity. I think my mouse sensitivity is up a bit too high. Oops, almost forgot about this little guy. Take some turpentine, that'll help me out. That'll give me some steel there. That's not openable. Openable. T-shirt and slacks, light bulb. Lots of good stuff here, huh? Broken light bulbs and whatnot. Maybe that was not a broken one, but anyways. We were already in that one. And this house up here belongs to me. And that's the one where my workstation is. But if you go in here right away, this grognak is still here after 200 years somehow. Even with holes in the roof and nuclear fallout and everything else, it's still here. As good as the day you left it before you were frozen. And you could see critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do +5 damage. So now, if I take a look in my area, and I look at my miscellaneous, there it is. Even if I drop this, it still is included in my stats. So when I look at perks, you can see that I gained this perk here from picking up that magazine. And you can find magazines like that all around. They're quite common. Empty milk jug, coffee tin, baby bottle, salt shaker, small stuff. I pick up the small stuff so I don't have to do it when I'm in the middle of actually attempting to eliminate stuff. That makes sense to people who've played this game before. I realize that. Okay. Oh, shoot. I should take a look at something here. Okay, so I leveled up. I can hit T to check it out. As you can see, it shows you up above what your overall stats are, and I can click on any one of these and gain extra abilities, or I can select a perk from down below. And the ones that I typically go for in the beginning are perks like Lone Wanderer. So I take 15% less damage and my carry weight increases by 50 because I don't like having a companion like Nick or Piper. Dog meat sometimes, but this works with dog meat anyways. Otherwise, I always pick like Locksmith and Hacker because I hate being locked out of areas. I just hate it. When there's something special hidden behind a locked door, I want that something special, you know? So I think first I'll go with Lone Wanderer. Pick that up. I'm in survival, so maybe one of the next ones I'll have to pick up is the Stimpaks, the doctor one. But we'll take a look there. We'll see how things go. It's been a while since I've played in the that level. Let's see. Well, let me go back to that perk chart. I want to see, did I get far enough? No, I did not. I'm going to have to increase my intelligence because I need to get down to the chemist perk. I did not realize I got to get down to there. The reason for that is I'm going to need antibiotics. And I don't think you can create them until you become a chemist. So when I pick up this special book here, it is going to ask me which one of these I want to improve, and I will improve my mental state, my intelligence.
I'm coming, buddy.
Okay, and that brings us down a peg. Makes us all nice and sad. And now one of the first things I like to do, even before I start the missions, is just set up Sanctuary the way I want it. So if I can figure out in my video editor how to speed up the footage, I'll do that. But first, you go up to a workbench and you say, hey, look, I want to work in your workbench. And it gives you all this information right here about how it works. And then I can go up here, I can hit R and then hit E. That scraps the tires and gives me rubber. It scraps a bunch of stuff, gives me steel. And this is the kind of thing that I do, at least in this small area. And you can hit E and pick this guy up and move him around. I usually like to put him right here, give or take. I'm not the biggest, what should I say? I'm not the guy you want to follow if you're trying to learn how to do cool stuff in building Sanctuary and building some of the other places in the map. This is just, it's not my forte. I do things on a really simple basis. Stuff like this, I just basically rearrange areas, try to make them look a little bit livable. Some things you can't rearrange, you just have to erase. I'll leave that there. But you can scrap all of this kind of stuff if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now. I'll just leave it for the moment. Scrap a bunch of wood. If you scrap something and there's items in it, as you can see, the contents get moved into the workbench. That's going to be an opportunity for me to lockpick, I'm guessing. So why not leave a few chairs around, huh? And then you hit escape to get out of that. Oh, darn it. And if you hold V, it pops you right back into the workbench mode. So you can do just like that. I like to clean up the streets because I hate having to hop over everything that's there. And then I clean up my house real quick. Then I go into furniture and I create myself a bed because the very first thing I want to do is go to sleep. Other than just that bed, I like to create a dresser. Now, I do things probably in an inefficient way, but it's something that sticks in my mind, so that's why I do it the way I do it. It's kind of like if you had your own house. How would you, how would you rearrange certain things? What would be, in many ways, the most practical, or at least what works the best for you? That's typically how I see it. So like this. Okay, I got... Oh, actually, let me create one more thing here. Is it under tables? No, it'd be under containers. This little guy here, I'm going to use him as a nightstand kind of a thing. There we go. So here's where I like to set off certain things that I'm not using or wearing at the time. So if I have an extra pair of eyeglasses, I put them in here. This wedding ring, I put it in there. I don't know if this is secure at all, or if at some point I get raided and this can get taken from me. I have no idea. I honestly don't know. I just put it in there just in case. I like to put different types of clothing in here. If it's a jumpsuit, I usually put that in a different locker. But if it's a pair of, an outfit or something, I'll throw it in here. Just in case I ever want to just goof around, put on a different outfit and do a little role playing around the town or whatever. Then in here, I like to put any kind of hat that I have. Although this increases my endurance, so I think I will probably wear it. I don't have to. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't have to, so I'm not going to. And there's something better I can do. And the cool thing is, not cool, like awesome, but the one thing I think is funny is when you go back all the way here in containers, you can even create a hamper. Creates the bathroom look, right? So I create a hamper, and then anything that seems to be dirty, I put in there. So that jumpsuit I've been wearing for a while, I put that in there. And then if I go into apparel, I can put on one of these jumpsuits. And then you might be wondering what this backpack is. This is one of the items that I purchased. Oh, I didn't purchase. How shall I say that? So I got it from the Creation Club, but it was free at the time. So it wasn't exactly a purchase. But if I put it on, this is a backpack that increases my carry weight. So right now I'm at 185 overall, and now I'm at 210. And you can modify this backpack at the workbench, or I can just leave it the way it is. I don't know. This is kind of a... In a way, this is kind of a lore-breaking thing. It's convenient, and there's ways you can modify it that look cool. Let me see if I can modify it right now. You can make it strapless somehow, so it just kind of floats on your back. You can add a patch to it. I typically like the Minuteman patch that adds nice charisma, or the medic. What was the one I had? Police patch, improving agility, which affects your AP, your action points. Nothing really... I don't think there's anything that really increases just like your strength. You got endurance, intelligence, radiation resistance, charisma, agility, luck, endurance. Was this one give me radiation resistance? Nah. We'll say Minuteman will give me the charisma. And then from there you can change the color. All kinds of different ones here. Make it a camouflage. And then there's some add-ons to it as well. Like ammo, fortifies action points, adds additional carry weight. Ammo with sleeping bag. Again, action points, additional carry weight. This one increases explosive damage. This one just gives you extra carry weight. The medic with the sleeping bag is usually the one I like to go with, except the fact that you don't get to sleep in the sleeping bag. You can add just a sleeping bag. You can make it survival. Increases damage resistance and radiation resistance for the survival one. Or you can say health regen. I'm going to try the survival one here, see what that looks like. And then I can also change my Pip-Boy. Got some cool paint jobs here. We'll go with orange for now, since that's my color scheme right now. And then I can't do any of these yet because I don't have enough materials. But if I back out of this workstation and come out here into the light, now you can take a look at what that backpack looks like. Looks pretty cool. Trouble is, it kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say it breaks the game, but it makes it a little bit easier than what it should be. So one of the other containers I like to create here is another locker, if I could find it. There we go. Put a locker right next to my workstation there. And inside of this locker, I will hide this backpack and then one of the jumpsuits. And over here, let's see. How do I want to do this? Well, first of all, I need to create a place where I can get purified water. So I need a water resource, and a good place to put one is usually right here. Another good place to put one, I always like to put one over here. Like so. So we got 2 water sources. You can come up here and you can hit R to refill your water bottle, and your guy will just sit there doing that until all the empty water bottles that you have are filled. And you can see in the lower right by my action point symbol, it says that I'm thirsty. So if I just go ahead and drink, now it says I'm properly hydrated. It says I'm hungry as well, but you don't want to eat irradiated food. It's not very good for you. So instead we will wait a little bit here. Because if I go just down the road, there's going to be options for food for me. No, I didn't. I meant to pick up the coffee cup, not sit down on the... All right. Oh, I love this game sometimes. So funny. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sleep in our bed and then head off to Concord like he suggested. I like to do things in the daytime, so I'm going to sleep for 13 hours. Make it 6 a.m. Okay, so sleeping in a bed gives us a nice amount of rest, and it, of course, depletes our water again that we were all full of before. But we can always come back out here, take more drinks out of the fountain to pick that back up. Can drop any items that we don't need before we head out. So I'm going to drop off this and these 3 pipe pistols. We also have a short handmade shotgun from another Creation Club free content thing, so I got that as well. I'm going to drop the security baton and just go with the switchblade. Nah, I'm going to do that the other way around. Give me that. Give me one of those. What I like to do a lot of times with my weaponry, instead of dropping it just in there, is I like to create a little tool chest right here. Containers, and then all the way over here. There it is. I like to create a little tool chest right here. You got to be careful. You can't create anything right here because it's one of the default spots where Sturgis likes to stand and hammer on the wall when he's walking around. So you can't really do much there. So in this tool chest, I like to drop off weapons that I'm not using, at least one of each. So kind of the way my hoarding mentality goes. So I got 1 pipe pistol, 1 short handmade shotgun, and then 1 short switchblade. I'll keep the 2 Molotov cocktails. And if I go back here to my ammo, I will drop off any 38 rounds, any shotgun shells, and any plasma cells. So I just have my 10mm rounds on me, simply because if I go to ammo, these do have a weight to them. So if you get enough shotgun shells, I mean, you'd be surprised how much you can drop by getting rid of that. And then if I come out here, I always like to add something. First thing I like to add is the glow sights. And then Let's go for a hardened receiver. So we're going to have a little bit more power. I always like having more power with the 10mm pistol. We'll wait. I think I can get the sharpshooter's grip with the first level of gun nut. So I'm going to wait on that. And, just for fun of it, let's go ahead right away and put on a nice paint job. We'll put on the Vault-Tec paint job. We'll make believe this is the one that we got out of the vault. We don't know for sure, but we think it's that one. We could pick up a long barrel, or I think I'll wait until I get gun nut. It'll be one of the first things I pick up anyways. And, alright, and away we go. We got a little bit of a beefed up pistol now, and we can head on out. There's one area I kind of know of before we go anywhere. Something that we'll have to do. Firstly, we can go in here. Take a look. Is there anything? No, tin can. Don't want that. Desk fan. We'll take that. Sorry, I forgot I haven't looted all the houses yet, so I'm just double checking everything. Checking out what's in each one. And I forgot those two guys try to jump out at you. And you can pick up the used stuff there. Nuka cherry and whatnot. Oh, yeah, Nuka cherry. Good. Good for the soul. Except I'm ginger, so I don't have a soul, right? Right. There we go.
Nice.
Ooh, summer shorts. Yes. I love summer shorts. I look so sexy in summer shorts. Here, check this out. So, inventory, apparel, summer shorts. Summer shorts is legit the woman's outfit, but it doesn't say that. I mean, I guess if you're a guy, you can wear that if you want, but to me, it looks kind of silly. I'm gonna go ahead and change back into that vault suit. That looks too ridiculous. Don't need that. I thought there was something to pick up over there, but there's not. Looks like we're getting some hideous glowing. I think that's one of the weather patterns or something. Kitchen scale, I don't know what you might get us, but I'll pick you up anyways. Ooh, another 10mm pistol. Eventually we can scrap these things and get screws and whatnot out of them. And, ooh, Med-X. I could use some of that in a little bit. Nuka cherry. Don't need a paintbrush. Pick the bomb off of here so we don't get blown up. Disarm the tension trigger. That adds some XP. Then we'll unlock this safe. Come on, baby. There we go. Got it.
That's it.
Take all of it. We'll unlock the terminal. Now, with the terminals, if you don't know this, you can select a potential password with mouse 1. If your chosen password is incorrect, the number of letters that match the terminal's password, both letter and position, will be displayed on the screen. Although, I have found that to be a bit of a joke, because there are times where I select a password and then it's wrong, and I attempt to select another one and it's right, and the two words were nothing alike. No letters matched. I don't understand that. Before you even select a word, though, you can go and try to find these double brackets, any double parentheses, or double brackets there, I mean. Any more double brackets? There's a few of them so far. Double brackets there. I usually just go like this just in case my eyes missed some. It'll get kind of annoying listening to all that clicking, I'm sure, but let's see. What else do we got? Okay, any double greater than less than also usually picks it up. So if I look at that, okay, likeness on ammo is 0. Well, let's try mace. 0. Let's try roll. 2 for roll. The trouble is that well, then 2 for roll, so it should be road, right? There we go. If I would have gotten that wrong, it would have locked me out of the terminal. You can, the trick is, you can back out of the terminal. This person was selling drugs to everybody in the neighborhood. You can back out of the terminal if you want to, and then jump back in, and you will have all 4 tries once again. So even before the war, drugs like Day Tripper and Buff Out and Psycho, well, maybe not Psycho, but Buff Out, Daddy-O, a few of these drugs existed before the war, which is kind of funny when you get to some dialogue options where you can ask the question, like, what's Buff Out? And I get it from the gaming standpoint, like, they don't want you to be left in the dust, not understanding what's going on. But it is kind of funny watching your character who lived before the war ask, well, what's this drug that I should have known about because it existed in my time? Toothbrush. I don't need a toothbrush. There's a bug in this here. There he is. And then there's another one up here. Got him. Okay, we'll raid this house real quick. And there's some 38 round. And then I think in here I have some fragmentation grenade. I'm going to take all that too. Now the other thing I like to do is take this cooking station all the way back to my main area. So we got a nice cooking station there. Get rid of some of this stuff so that I have materials to work with in the future. Some things I leave kind of just for their aesthetic purposes. However, a lot of other things I take. And then we got a chemistry station as well that we will put back also in our main area, so that when we come back and we have to work on things, we have a spot to work on them. And I usually like to put this right there. Then, oh, let's see. Table. Will this table fit in here? For some reason, this thing has a big radius to it, and it doesn't like you putting things right up next to it. Then on the table, I always like to put one of these guys. And down here by my food, oops. Down over here by my food station, I'll put a little box. There we go. So now if I work on stuff and I have too much of some kind of food, I can put it in there. If I have too much of certain drugs, I can put them in there. I can create my drugs here. There's one of my options here. Ooh. I got this mod that allows you to place holstered weapons on your body, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, I don't have the ability to do anything right now. Let me see. I have, oops, miscellaneous. What does this do for me? Okay, that allows me to see my companions and if they're happy with me. And this one here, alright, so that stuff's all set the way I want it. I'm going to put some of my junk that I picked up back into here. Throw in that pipe pistol and that other 10mm pistol. Throw in the 38 rounds. Actually, one of the things about the ammo... Oh, I got bobby pins. How did they get mixed up in there? Junk, workshop, weapons. Aid. Did I not put any ammo in here before? I am so confused. I thought I put ammunition in there at some point. Oh, maybe I did put it in there right away. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. Alright, throw my ammunition into there. As you can see, I've got mods that have weight to them too, or at least some of them do. So you always want to throw some of those in. Got to get rid of my summer shorts. And then, last but not least, when you transfer things into the workshop, I always have to go and take a look at my aid. So I got 5 bloat fly meat. I put that in there. Got a blood pack. It will give me HP, so I'm going to keep it. Bubblegum will not. Cram will not. Hub flour. Jet I don't really use. Medics I will. Nuka Cherry is going to give me some radiation. So a lot of times I just put that away. Just about anything that's going to give me radiation I usually leave out, like the pork and beans here and the rad roach meat, silt bean, the deviled eggs, stuff like that. I like to keep water on me, of course, stim packs, of course, and then Rad-X and Radaway and some other drugs, but I don't like to carry a lot of other food unless it doesn't give me radiation, and especially if it gives me some bonus. As you can see, I'll take a look here once I'm done cooking all these up and getting the sweet XP that goes along with it. Alright, that's done. That's done. It takes a long time for me to start a game. You're probably wondering when the actual storyline is going to start. Now if I go into aid, you can look, and the baked bloatfly will actually give me some radiation resistance down there in the lower right. And the rad roach will give me some food. So if I eat that, then eat another, it says I feel better, but I'm still peckish. So I got to eat one more time. And I might just have to go in and eat some of that stuff that I did not want to eat. Where was it? Some cram, some pork and beans, some deviled eggs. Yep. So now I'll probably have to eat some of that cram. There we go. Now I'm properly fed. And everything looks hunky-dory. My weight looks good. My statistics look pretty good. And my inventory looks good. So now I will have to just mosey on out. But first, let's sleep so we make sure we save it again. Actually, before we sleep, I'm going to show you one more thing here. One thing I like to do. You can build a magazine rack, and then you can go into here, and then look into your miscellaneous, and you can take out that magazine. It leaves it right there nicely on the shelf for you to look at. You still get the benefits from picking up the magazine to begin with. But you don't have to carry and look through all that stuff. We'll take a 20-hour nap here and then get back into the game. All right, this time as we wake up, you can see I changed my heads-up display to a nice little orange, or at least I hope it's orange. I'm kind of colorblind. It looked orange to me, but there's like a slight bump when you change the HUD to where it's orange, and then you bump it one more over, and it looks green to me. So maybe someday I can afford to get myself those sweet glasses that people have that change what your view is. I also downloaded and installed the Wasteland Beautification mod. I don't recall the exact name of it, even though I just effing did it, which adds a little bit more greenery. One of the things about Fallout 4 that I particularly am bothered by is the fact that it's 200 years later and the foliage and everything is just non-existent. Sad to say, though, this mod does show off the fact that I probably need to build myself a new computer sometime in the near future. But that's going to have to wait. For now, I'm just going to be doing this, just gaming the way I know how. So we're going to set off here down the road. And actually, as a matter of fact, you know what? Hold on. Before we set off down the road, I know something that's coming up, so we're going to do this. We're going to get naked. Alright, if I trot down the road here, using up a bit of my AP as I run, which you got to watch out for sometimes. You can run yourself ragged. If we cross over this here bridge, there is something nice waiting for us on the other side. And that is this guy's outfit. He's got a 38 round stim pack and a drifter outfit. He can have his pipe pistol for now. Got mongrel dog meat and a tire iron, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and give you the tire iron so I know where to find it next time. And then go into my inventory and go to apparel and put on said drifter outfit. It gives me 5 damage resistance and 7 energy radiation, I guess, resistance. Then we'll pick up some more ammunition out of this bag here. And we get a bolt rifle, which once again, I will dump off into this dead body here, just so that I can have it for later. Now, the next thing is, since I've got this nice outfit, and I've got the glasses, now I should go and get myself a nice helmet. In order to do so, I gotta kill something. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and take some Rad-X. If you don't know, this gives you radiation resistance for a short period of time. That's what the little clock looking thing is there. And then it gives you 100 radiation resistance. And it also makes you thirsty. So go ahead and take a drink of water there. It refreshes my AP and everything. And then I'll come out here. I'll try to get this guy without him seeing me. Caution, I think he heard me. Where'd he go? There he is. See if we can take a shot through the woods. Oh, I hit him a little bit. This is going to be tough. I was expecting a lot more damage than that. Go ahead and hit him a few more times. Oh, don't miss. Come here, bugger. God, hitting these guys with a melee weapon is so tough. Alright, fine. There. Alright. No, which? Uh-oh. There you are. Okay. Come on. There. Now, which part of you can I actually pick up? That part there. Didn't need the tablespoon, but I picked it up anyways. Oh, now where did your... The hardest part about fighting these little guys is their dead bodies just go everywhere. So picking up the pieces is difficult. Alright, there's a couple more bugs up here, I know. Where is that bastard? Oh, he is like right here, isn't he? Oh no, he's right there.
Surprise, motherfucker.
That is the one quote-unquote non-lore friendly. I forgot about that. That is the one non-lore friendly mod that I downloaded. I just couldn't resist. I love that. Now, where's the helmet? There it is. There's something else around here, too. There's got to be... Oh, there it is. There's stim packs. Shoot, I thought there was something else that I could pick up from those guys, but maybe not. Uh-oh. Better shoot him right away. Oh, frickin' hell. Just hit him. I don't think I've ever seen one of those down this far, but... Alright, so I leveled up on that. Go ahead and pick up all that ragstag stuff. Let me see now. Leveling up. Once again, I enjoy not being locked out of different areas. The tough thing is that if you don't pick this up, you can't even attempt advanced locks. You have to have that in order to get the option to pick an advanced lock. Okay. We're doing okay on weight on everything. I'm going to go up and over this side of the hill. There are some dogs back here, I think, that I do not want to fight at the moment. I just want to get moving on finally to the adventure. That one I already picked clean. Yeah, the dogs are up in this area, I think. As you can see, the extra foliage is quite beautiful, but it does once again show off the fact that I could probably use new hardware. I'm gonna run up here. This is where we meet our nice little companion. There he is. Hi, guy. How you doing? Hey, buddy.
Hey, boy.
Let's talk.
What are you doing out here all by yourself? You lose your owner, buddy? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
All right, I greeted the dog. I gotta put my army helmet on before I forget. I know there's a beer bottle or two over here. Dog meat sends that one flying. One of the things I can't stand about him being around sometimes. There's a stim pack and some more stuff. And then, as we go into here, I already know what happens. Stim pack. Oh, some Wonder Glue. Yeah, let me take all that. I'll end up throwing that stuff into there, but... Okay, there's a few things on this shelf that I can grab. And I don't think there's any food up in there. Nope. There's some more junk items over here I can grab. And some more stuff here, and a telephone. Some pre-war money, and then, come on, mole rats. There's one. I think it's funny that I get some XP when dog meat kills them. I think he only kills him if I hit him first. Or I only get XP if I hit him first. Not sure on that. Alright, this is where we get some good stuff. We pick the dead bodies, and we can cook it up good. Mmm, good eating. Is that all of them, though? Looks like it. Oh, I was like, what is... Shut up. We still got more items we can loot in here. We got some cigarettes and some paper and stuff. Tin can. Get a broom. Some Wonder Glue and plastics and da-da-da-da-da. On and on and on. And then, again, we get a terminal we can look at. Now, the glorious thing about this is Fallout 4. So the terminals are not the only way you get story. The other way is NPCs. Unfortunately, with Fallout 76, they decided to drop that whole idea. And instead, it's things like terminals and notes and maybe some robots or other creatures that give you the story. It's kind of empty sounding to me. This is just basically telling you all of what they got, and then one of the things that you find out one of the things you find out is that they have a cave back here. I'm not going to go into it right now, but there's a cave around the corner that you can go into and kill some mole rats and then loot their hideout, whatever they have in there. All right. Once again, oops. Oh, I got to do this first. Okay, now I can use the terminal. If he'll back out of it. Okay, there we go. Again, one of the things I like to do real quick is place everything in a different spot. Leaving some things for aesthetic appeal. Taking other things out because they don't fit. Put the chemistry station there. There. Now just everything's in one spot. We could even do cool decorations if you wanted to. Go over here to Miscellaneous, and we can re-add a campfire underneath that here cooking station. Let's center it up a little better. How's that? Now we can take all that mole rat meat we just picked up. Can't make a roast or can't make a soup yet. There's the grilled ragstag we got. And some more rat chunks. Takes 2 of them to make 1 cooked one. And then what did we have? Some mutt chops from that mongrel dog meat. And I didn't have enough bloat fly or anything else to make anything else. So this is what we got. And then we can go into here, transfer our junk. The only thing is I will go and take these beer bottles back. And then, let's see, the milk bottles as well. Those are fillable. Something to do. There, Wonder Glue. Take 2 of those. And the 2 screws also, I guess. Might as well. I didn't see any tape up here. Okay. So we'll take that kind of stuff. Now we got food. And we got water. And we got dog meat. And we can finally, I know I'm taking forever, we can finally make our way down into Concord. But first, we gotta kill this bastard.
Surprise, motherfucker.
God, I love that every time. I'm gonna keep that one. I don't care, it's not in the lore, it's not in the game, but that's just funny. Is that the... Oh no, there we go. Okay. I usually like to pick up some hub flour because it, there's a certain drug you can make that benefits you if you make it. You can tell I've played this game a few times, huh? Let me jump back in here, and then upstairs there is some bobby pins and stuff. And since I have advanced, I can get into this. Pick all that up. Pick that up, and then go to sleep. Hey, get out of my way. I'm trying to go to sleep. I think 5 hours is the max that you can sleep on a dirty mattress. Okay, so again, once we sleep, we are hungry and we need water. I'm going to go ahead and put water on. Oh, let's put it on equals. Need some more rat chunks there and a mutt chop. Then I'll drink water. I'll be properly hydrated and ready to go. We got a little bit of radiation on us, but that's okay. Oh, and then I can buy things from this lady. I forgot. What can I buy from you?
Hey.
I buy and sell. Just put up everything you got and let's see if we can make a deal.
Let's see what you have.
Okay, so from her, I can actually buy one of these pouches. Interesting. Or I can make them on my own, I think. Not 100% sure how these work. I had this mod downloaded once, but it's been a while, so I don't remember how it all works out. So we got our Molotov cocktails, we got our fragmentation. Doesn't do us anything, but let's put on that red bandana. Oh, hey, dog meat, come here. Come here. Let's do this differently. Let's trade. One thing I love to do to dog meat is just put ridiculous stuff on him. You can put on the welding goggles for some reason. And he just looks stupid. Okay, there's a dead body here we can pick off of. Pool cue, I don't really need it, but I'll take it. And those things will replace my suit or my outfit, so there are some outfits you can wear that the items, shoulder pads and whatnot, get placed over top, and then there's other items that you cannot use at all. And as you can see, if I click on something and I can't, if I don't have that option available or that perk, then I can't open it up at all.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Actually, you know what? From now on, I'm just going to do this like real life. I'm not going to reload until I'm empty. Okay, let's take some Nux. Gas mask and goggles says it's better, but it's not. Wow, you killed all of them already. Okay. Okay.
Hey, up here!
Yeah, I see ya.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Okay. Even though my 10mm pistol's better than the damn laser musket. I can come in here and raid stuff right away if I wanted to. There's a lot of good stuff in there, but I think I'll leave it. We did get an upgrade just now, so I'm going to pick up this laser musket that he told me to pick up, and I'm going to pick up that Minuteman outfit just so I look cool. Let's take a look. Yeah, Minuteman outfit doesn't have any damage benefits. This laser musket we can put as number 3. What else? Oh, we leveled up. Duh. So now if I go to look at the leveling up, I'm going to go ahead and undo Hacker, so I can also hack advanced terminals. Then from there, there's a lot of other options I have. Oh, here's a dead guy too. Bottle cap, 38mm rounds, more welding goggles. Let's go ahead. Alright, gotta crank this bad boy up. And then I'm gonna shoot this guy in the face. Crank it up, and where are you going? Oh, I missed him. How did I miss him? There, I got him. Okay. I gotta be careful, because they're... No, okay. There's some bobby pins and cigarettes. There's some stuff in there. See, now that I have this, I can open this up. Oh, are you kidding me? I thought that was it. Let's try that again.
Sweet.
There we go. Thought I heard him.
Must be going crazy.
No, not yet.
You lobster-backed knaves! Have your tea back, you chicken apes! Back to your homes!
Sometimes these guys like to sneak down here. Oh, there he is. How is it I got him faster than I got that stupid bug? Okay, so everybody else is good. Now, here's a good trick. Don't unlock the door with the terminal yet. Unlock it yourself. Come on. Get there. There we go.
Nice.
Unlock the security gate that way, and then unlock the terminal. That way you get XP both ways. Just finding the combinations. There's it. Oops. Yeah, if you misclick, it just kind of goes back. Doesn't really affect it at all. Oh, there's one. It's funny, there's times I've done this and got it down to just one word. So it's not snare. S-N-A-R. It's what? Maybe it's the A. There we go. Unlock security gate. Yay. Now, some ways you can sit there and unlock it and then relock it and then unlock it and relock it. But I'm not going to do that with this one. I need that fusion core. Oh, come on. Getting stuck. I did not need that screwdriver, but I picked it up anyways. I need the duct tape. Hop up here. Need that bottle. And that. I don't need the switchblade or the skull. Let's go this way. We'll loot a bunch of stuff here. Yep, beer bottle. Need that. Mentats, mutt fruit. Ooh, a clean gray suit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna wear that out to dinner. Don't need those. Desk fan helps. It's got screws in it. You need a lot of screws when you're modifying your guns, which is one of my favorite things to do in this game. Modify my gun before I go back out onto the battlefield. Just beef it up, make it better and better. Ooh, a microscope, that'll give me a lot of stuff. There's some caps, coffee cups, etc. Alright. Now the funny part is, there's some guys up here, but they don't show right now. I always thought that was a little odd. Okay, I can't go that way, so I gotta go this way. And I better switch over to frag grenade.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others, like we're supposed to. What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die.
Come on, buddy. Got him. Come on, dog meat. This is the thing I hate about dog meat. Oh my gosh. Get out of my way. I don't think I'm going to be using him very much. Alright, raided him. Got him. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? If I go back to the Molotovs, I think I can get this guy like this.
I gotta go take a little walk. I'll be back.
Just lit him up.
Come on.
No Nuka-Cola? Darn it. Okay. Rating. No. Ooh, caps. I barely saw that out of the corner of my eye. Holy crap. Where's that person I liquefied? Oh, there's one guy. I don't need the bolt-action rifle. Geez, you're still on fire? Man. That was a good cocktail. Another tire iron. Okay, more of the story right here.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minutemen. God damn it.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time?
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Maybe? Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey. Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Wow.
Maybe?
You really aren't from around here, are you?
Nope.
Ghouls are irradiated people. Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time.
Damn it.
But they're still just people. The ones I'm talking about are different. The radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Better be a good one.
Sturgis, tell him.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school, pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
So, what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Locked behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
I don't know why he kind of half turned around there.
Nice.
Looks like you can pick up Robco Fun. I don't know what this does other than give you that holotape game. We're going to kick him off of this so we can get into it. And we don't really need to, but we can. Gives us more XP once again. There we go. Oh, come on now. Where you be? There's one. There's another one. There's another one. And there's another one. Let's try Oasis. Nope. We got one likeness. Oasis. Make. Nope.
Yes.
There we go. We can unlock the security gate. Yep. Oh, then it dropped us out. Let's look again here. We can look at the log entries. After hours tomfoolery. The red coat mannequin displays are not toy soldiers. Roaches in the basement. Anchorage exhibit. And final entry. Alright. Now we'll back out of there. We got to talk to Mama Murphy over here.
Ma'am.
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
So, he's your dog?
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man. You can't own a free spirit like that. But he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now. I saw it.
You saw it?
It's the chems, kid. They give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way for as long as I can remember.
That's incredible.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming, drawn by the noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
I'm sorry, kid, but I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear, but believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider. But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
Man, what are you waiting for?
Apparently I don't have enough charisma available to persuade her.
Hell yeah.
Perception has been increased by 1. Hey, dog meat. Now, there's no bed for me to sleep in, so I'm gonna have to do this next bit of the mission, even though I wasn't really planning on it. He's done this to me before. He finds something and then he runs in, comes back out, and just, I don't know. I don't even know if he even picks anything up. Let's go ahead and listen to that holotape we just picked up.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Day after that, several, in fact, Flaherty and Canower were shot by some intel I'd gathered. This desperate survivors was a global event. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America.
Yeah.
What's left of it.
I don't know what that little hiccup in that audio tape was, but stuff like that happens. Even though one of the mods I also have loaded up is the unofficial Fallout 4 patch, where essentially they're attempting to fix different glitches and things that are wrong with Fallout 4.
We've got company.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see if that'll hit him. There we go. Ooh, liquefies him.
Come on, I've got places to be.
Damn it, where are they?
One time I liquefied somebody important, this guy, and I couldn't find his body. Like, a lot of times their body is still there. It's just in like a pile of goo. But his body was completely gone the one time. See, there's the other guy. Big old pile of goo. Okay, that was the guy I killed before. That was the guy I killed before. These guys are shooting at me, but I'm ignoring them for now because I want to get up here. Come on, wait for the thing. And then run in here and hide. Wait for a better shot. Where the fuck are you, little asshole? Oh yeah? Jeepers. Alright. Let me go ahead and do my aid. Don't need the rad resistance. It only gives me 10. Dang it. Those give me 30. I'll eat the rad roach. Oh, he's down? I don't know where that death claw just went. Nope, he's right there. Sorry, can't help you yet, dog meat. Whoa! He's jumping ahead.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's not doing a whole lot. Then he runs away and I can never find him again. Let's switch back to that. Dog meat to stim pack. Where'd he go? Fucking run! Oh god, he scares me. Oh, gosh. Oh, I got him. That is so scary to me. Okay, let's see. I leveled up. I can take that one, but that only impacts Stimpaks and Radaway. Or I could do something like this one, which gives me damage resistance. Or, I'm gonna go for Mule right away, so I get bigger amount that I can carry. Then after that, I can go for Gun Nut. Then I'll go for one more in Intelligence and Chemist, something like that, maybe. We'll see. I can eat something. Give me a little bit of radiation. Here, get up. Alright, we can talk to the people in here and then finish this one out. Huh? Somebody went, huh, like as if they're still alive somewhere. You mean I didn't clear everybody?
I thought I heard something.
That was pretty quick. Okay, now I cleared everybody. Oh, wait.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, for everything you've done, thank you.
I didn't do it for money.
Hey, sorry. I'm used to everyone being in it only for themselves. You know, you remind me of my friends. The other Minutemen. The ones who gave their lives for something bigger than themselves. You should come with us to Sanctuary. We could use the help.
What would I need to do?
You'd need to stay strong like you've been. 'Cause there's more to your destiny. I've seen it. And I know your pain.
My destiny? What do you mean?
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I knew it. Please tell me where he is. I need to find my son.
I can't see him. Not clearly, but I feel his life force. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
What's in Diamond City? Is Sean there?
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the sight. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy saw it?
It can
Oh,
hardly
hold
turn
on,
out
hold
any
on.
worse than...
Everybody just take it easy. We're all in this together, right? So, Marcy, you got a better idea of what we should do next? Anybody? Well then, Sanctuary it is. Let's just hope it lives up to its name.
Come on, June, it's time to go.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so now at this point I gotta follow these guys. Well, I don't have to follow them, but at least go with them outside of Sanctuary. I would have a gas mask with goggles. What does that guy have? Welding goggles. Don't worry, I've got plans for some of this stuff. Caps. Jet. Yeah, I don't need the paintbrush. Oops. Stim pack. 38 round. More gas mask goggles. Ooh, a teddy bear. An aluminum can. Yeah, just kick that stuff all over the place, why don't you, you dumb dog? Nah, I don't need to carry that. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't need to.
Excuse me.
Don't worry. I'll get these people to Sanctuary.
Well, I'm going to go back to Sanctuary 2 for now anyways. I'll just run back there and meet you. And just like that, I'm back at the home front. I guess. I can get out of my power armor right here. A trick with the power armor is you want to make sure you always take your fusion core back out, because otherwise, if there's a raid on your settlement, one of your settlers could hop in there and basically steal it from you. I like to go ahead and repair it right away to make sure it's all ready to go for next time. Do that. If I wanted to, I could put in some different specifications and modifications on that, but I haven't got that idea down yet. Then, like I said, fill up water bottles. It's kind of a routine. Just fill up what I have. Jeepers, I had a lot more there than I thought. Now I'll go ahead and just take a couple drinks of water until I get myself properly hydrated. And then go ahead and drop any and all junk that I do not need. Drop any weapons that I do not need. Drop some of them into here, such as this pool cue and this tire iron, even this musket, and of course the minigun, because the thing is so dang heavy. Now watch when I go to my ammunition. I'll drop my 30-08 round. I'll drop my .38. Then I'll drop my 5mm round. Lose quite a bit of weight that way, don't I? There's only a charge of 20 on this fusion core, but I better keep it on hand just in case I come across some more power armor. And then from there, I've got a lot of other sorting and stuff to do. But I'll do that and come right back to you. All right, and I'm back. So my two options at this point are basically I could join the Minutemen. I could do the When Freedom Calls. I could join Preston Garvey in Sanctuary and do some missions and whatnot for him. Or I can head right off to the Jewel of the Commonwealth. And pretty much I'm going to leave this up to the viewers. If you want to see any more of this, I don't know how well I did. I'm going to work on talking and whatnot, you know. But give me a comment and let me know. You want to see me do this again next Monday or do something else? And if I do this next Monday, do you want me to go ahead and continue on with Preston? Or should I just go to Diamond City? And actually, you know, since I'm here and I want that sweet, sweet XP, I am going to run over to wherever the heck Preston is. I think he's down here. I'm going to run over here and join him anyways. It's just a matter of which venture then I go on after that.
Decided to come with us. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home. What do you think?
Yeah, I used to like living here. Before the war.
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
I lived here over 200 years ago. I was frozen or something for most of it. Just woke up a little while ago.
Damn. Like one of those old pre-war ghouls. You say you were frozen. Anybody else make it out with you?
I don't want to talk about it.
No worries. We've all got our past to deal with. I don't need to know anything you don't want to tell me. Anyway, I am glad you're here. And I hope you don't mind, but I've got another favor to ask. I've had word from a settlement asking for help. There's still hope in there are Minutemen out there somewhere. The only chance to start rebuilding the Minutemen is to show people that they can count on us when they need us. Trouble is, I've got my hands full here. Do you think you could go help out the settlement?
What kind of help do they need?
Sounded like the usual. Raiders. You'll have to get all the details when you talk to them.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic. The Minutemen could use more people like you. By the way, if you want to help out around here at all, talk to Sturgis. I'm sure he'd be glad for all the help he can get.
All right, so that unlocks the ability to basically work for the Minutemen and work for Preston Garvey. And it gives me the option. I can either continue straight on with the story, going off to Diamond City, or I can stay here and gain some experience points. But first, I'm going to end this video by going to sleep and saving it. And I will thank you for watching. Hopefully I did okay. I'm going to chop this video up and try to make it a little bit more appealing, and hopefully I can do better in the future. Like I have in my comments on the community section of the page, I do have a tentative schedule up, so feel free to follow along with that. I'll be doing a different video tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and all that stuff. But if you'd like to see me play some more Fallout, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I probably will anyways. I don't know when I'll throw the video in, but if you like it enough, I'll throw it in on next week on Monday. Otherwise, I'll pick something else to play. So, once again, thanks for watching, and good night.